Hi, my name is Ava, and today I want to tell you about a part of my life that I usually keep hidden. A time when everything went dark, even though the world around me kept shining like nothing had changed. It was the year I turned 16, the year I lost myself, and the year I found something even more important. They say every person walks through a night so dark it makes you forget the sun ever rose. For me, that night lasted months. I used to be full of laughter. I'd joke around, dance in the rain, sing in the kitchen, even though I couldn't hit a single note right. But that year, something shifted. Not all at once. No big event, no heartbreak, no crash, just a slow, invisible sinking. It started with little things. I stopped replying to messages. My favorite songs began to sound like noise. I didn't care about birthdays, good grades, or the things that once lit my world. The mirror? I couldn't even look into it anymore. I didn't recognize that girl. That girl wasn't Ava. She was someone pretending to be okay. But you know what's strange? Everyone believed me. Everyone. Soft piano notes begin in the background. Emily had been my best friend since second grade. She wore messy ponytails, painted her nails 5 different colors, and collected tiny notebooks filled with poems and candy wrappers. She had this gift, you know? She could tell when I was hurting, even in silence. One evening, after I canceled on her for the 5th time in a row, she just showed up at my door with 2 mugs of hot chocolate, a box of fairy lights, and a notebook with my name on the cover. "Emergency night," she said gently. "I'm not leaving until you talk." I laughed, not because it was funny, but because I was scared. Scared of what would happen if I let everything out. But I talked, and I told her everything. About the nights I cried for no reason. The mornings I didn't want to get out of bed. The emptiness. The shame. The fear that I was broken. She didn't flinch. She didn't tell me to cheer up or pray harder or just be positive. She just held my hand, like it was the most natural thing in the world. I remember whispering, "I feel so weak, Em." She looked at me, tears in her eyes, and said, "Ava, carrying something this heavy alone isn't weak. It's the bravest thing you've ever done. But you don't have to carry it alone anymore." That night, we created something called the Survival Book. Every day, I'd write how I was feeling. No filters, no lies. And Emily, she'd write on the opposite page quotes, jokes, memories, silly doodles of cats with sunglasses. 1 page of darkness, 1 page of light. And hey, if you're still listening and this story touches your heart, could I ask you for something simple? Please subscribe to my channel. Your support means so much, and it helps me share more stories like this that might help someone else feel seen. Now back to the night sky. Healing wasn't fast. It didn't happen in one day or even 1 month. Some mornings, I still woke up feeling like I was made of glass. But now I had something new. I had Emily. I had our notebook. And I had hope. A tiny flickering light inside me that whispered, "This isn't the end." We went on walks again. We baked cookies, even when they burned. We watched clouds and named them. I painted little stars on my bedroom ceiling. I smiled again. Real, messy, full smiles. One night, a few months later, we climbed onto my roof and lay under the stars. Emily looked over at me and whispered, "Do you see them now?" I did. The stars were still there. They had always been. I just couldn't see them when I was in the dark. That night taught me something I'll never forget. Strength isn't always loud. It's not about forfixing or pretending everything's fine. Sometimes, real strength is whispering, "I need help." Sometimes it's just sitting with someone in the dark until they can see the light again. Emily taught me that, and now I carry it forward. So if you're out there, walking through your own dark night, please remember this. The darkness lies. It says you're alone. It says you'll never smile again. But stars don't disappear just because we can't see them. They're still there, and so are you.
If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to like it, share it with your friends, leave a nice comment below to let me know what you think, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to my channel because your support keeps me going and helps me bring even more amazing videos just for you. So stay connected, hit the bell icon too, so you never miss any of my new uploads, and keep spreading the love. Thank you so much for watching.